Are we starting to see a meaningful slowdown in the Durham region real estate market, or is this just the calm before the storm? Keep watching to find out. What's up? You're back. As you know, this is Brett. I am a realtor in the GTA. Thank you for stopping by the channel. This channel focuses on GTA real estate news, market updates, and educational videos so you can stay informed when it comes to buying or selling real estate. If you find any part of this channel valuable, what I'd like you to do is consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today we're going to be going through the last week in the Durham region real estate market, and what the numbers seem to indicate to me is that we're seeing a potential slowdown. I said in an earlier video that I was of two minds of what might happen if they held the rates. Option one was that buyers would come back into the market with confidence, or number two, what we would see is a continuation of the slide we saw during the summer months. And that's largely due to the fact that mortgage rates have remained higher for longer. And what that means for the sellers out there, that it's going to be less of cozying up to a nice hot bonfire and feeling more of that cold chill in the air. So let's go ahead and dive right into some of the numbers from my weekly report. And don't forget, if you would like to receive my weekly report, just hit the link in the description and fill out the form below. All right, so this first chart that I'm going to be looking at is the new inventory coming to market. And in the first week from August 26th to September 2nd, we had 270 houses come on the market. That is a little bit lower just because we have the Labor Day long weekend. But in the next intervening 7 days, we had 384 come on the market. And if we extrapolate further from that, 3 weeks left over in the month of September, we could potentially be on pace to beat the previous month by over 300 listings. So that would indicate that we are picking up into the fall market, but that remains to be seen as we move through the month of September. Now, what we're looking at here is average list price. And this was something that I'm spitballing with to see if average list price is going to be moving up into the fall period. And if it is moving up, what that could indicate is a abandonment of the price low strategy. And people are starting to price more at market value and not hold an offer date. My thinking here is that in a hotter seller's market, you're going to see a lot more of the price low hold offer strategy. So it's just something I'm playing with to see if it could be an indication that things are slowing down a little bit. And as you can see in this chart here, we've moved up over $20,000 week over week. You don't really need to spitball because we can look at days on market. And what we can see is from the last week of August, the 26th to September 2nd, we were at 15 days on market. And as of the 2nd to the 9th, we've actually pushed up all the way to 20 days on market. Now, this could include some of the stale inventory that was left over from the summer that was maybe not priced correctly or wasn't presented properly, that's kind of lagging and hanging out on the market. We have average list price going up. We have days on market going up, and we have inventory going up as well. So can you hazard a little bit of a guess at what you think is happening to pricing at this point? Let's check it out right now. If you guess average price is falling, you would be correct. The week prior, we saw an average price of about $932,000 for the average home, and now it is at $913,000 for the average home in the Durham region. And sales volume and the number of sales is dropping as well, seen in these charts here. I really believe that looking at the week over week stats is valuable, and I'll tell you why in a second. But you also need to take them with a grain of salt, because there's so many other factors that contribute to why a certain property sells for a certain price. And it could come down to the location, the school zone, the specific municipality it's in. I believe looking at the week over week stats are valuable because it gets you in the mindset of being prepared to actually make a move. So if you are a buyer, being prepared means having a pre-approval done. So if you see a house that you like at a price that you like, you can actually take a crack at it. And just recently, I had a client who bought a house for $100,000 less than it sold for in May of this same year. And he was able to go after it because he was so diligent, because he was prepared to make his move. And the price point was at the entry level of the Durham region, which is an ultra competitive segment of the market. And another thing for buyers, I wouldn't really want to get trapped in this thinking that, oh, I'll buy tomorrow when prices are even lower, because there are some places in the Durham region where the months of inventory is still extremely low. And I'm talking about the municipalities that border the 401. And there are places in the Durham region where homes are selling for 103%, 105% of list price. So before you get caught out and buyers actually move into the fall market and get their searches going again, it could be a good time to look for a great deal that works for you. And if you are a seller, obviously we know that a lot of preparation goes into a listing. So start that stuff now. Prepare by freshening up paint, changing light fixtures, making sure that electrical outlet covers and light switch covers are all consistent, the lights in the house are all consistent, and maybe tackling some of those bigger things like a kitchen refresh, maybe not so much of a renovation, but you can paint cupboards, you can get new countertops without having to blow up the whole kitchen, and you can really get that pop and wow factor and get the emotions of the buyers going when they walk into your place and they look at it and they say, this is where I want to live. And just so you know, we have an amazing contractor that we work with that we can put you in contact with who will come in and do all this type of work, sometimes on a very tight timeline. We're talking about a week and a half. He's changed floors, he's got countertops, they've painted the whole place. We have the professionals available to make your sale one of the best ones in your neighborhood. If you want to talk to me about that or anything real estate related at all, just click the first link in the description to book a discovery call with me, and I will see you on the next video.